Go, 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 go! Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Right here. I can see the warden. I can see the sensors as well. We had to do that since you already set them off. I couldn't have not done that. Shit. Don't move a muscle. Fucking run! Fucking run! He touched me! So, today I'm going to be challenging myself by surviving the deep dark for as long as possible. The main challenge is that I'm going to have to try and kill the warden, cleanse the deep dark, and get a full maxed out set of either diamond or netherite. Alright, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be posting this to YouTube or what, but I know I'm pretty late to this, but I just want to see how long I can survive in the deep dark, because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I immediately began by making tools and removing any sensors or shriekers I found in the mine shaft above the ancient city. See 2 chests, but then near that shrieker. Is it worth it? Now, I don't really know much about the ancient city at this point, because I hadn't really done all that much research, so I was petrified that anything I would do would set off a sensor. It's a crappy chest. Oh my god! Thorns 3, Proj Prot 4, I'm breaking 3 and mending. That's not a disc I'm looking for, but I do need a disc. Bit of skulk, I am okay. Oh my god, I'm standing up. As time passed, I began to find more and more loot. Finally, I got to sneak. No. And after being stuck in this ancient city for over an hour, I felt really confident strolling up to this new skulk area. And that was my first strike of 3. Now, in case you didn't know, the skulk kinda works as a cricket game. 3 strikes and you're out. And by out, of course, it means summoning the warden. And that is strike 2. But as the hours flew by and more chests were getting looted, I found that my inventory was getting really clogged. Or at least that was, until I finally found a place which felt like home to me. So I saved the coords in chat and began to remove the floor and replace it with a much nicer block. And along my journeys, even found the remains of another challenger. And as we approached hour 4, I decided that we really need to get to work on our checklist, and decided to start to cleanse the deep dark, which would take an upmost of 3 hours. But after amassing nearly 50 levels and grabbing a few golden apples along the way, I decided it was time to go home and work on my base. After listening to that music disc for the first time, I decided to make an enchantment area as it would be very crucial to my goal of defeating the warden. And also, yes, I know you don't have to make the enchantment room with this many bookshelves, but I just like it this way, okay? Can you accept that? After obliterating too many diamonds to count in a nearby deep dark cave, I had enough diamonds to make myself a set. And with the only music I've been hearing being the incredibly depressing music playing in the ancient cities, I really needed a break, and I just sat down and listened to a song on the jukebox. Which really lightened the mood. With my god set pretty much finished, I went and started to destroy the skulk once again. Look at the massive amount of progress I've made this one area alone. I mean, there's pretty much no skulk aside from Skulk Vein in this area of the ancient city. Upon reaching day 2 of the world, I had been shredding skulk for so long. I'm talking hours upon hours, and I could barely see any skulk throughout the entire ancient city, meaning that I, for the most part, had completed my goal to cleanse the deep dark. After a while, I decided to go bed bombing, but not for a long time, as I didn't want to stay in the nether for too long, as I felt like I was breaking my own rules, and just wanted to stay in the deep dark. Upon realizing that I had 62 levels, I realized I was not satisfied with my armor and wanted to buff it even more. And with my only goal left, being to kill the warden, I geared up and went in. Upon victory, I brought home the skull catalyst dropped by the warden and renamed it to a more fitting name. And then went on a journey to find a place that will be worthy of holding this trophy. Throughout all the clips recorded, whether I chose to use them or not, it amassed nearly 24 hours worth of footage, and I don't know, this was a lot of fun to record though. So I might do it again if this video actually does well, which I don't assume it will. But it was a lot of fun, and you never know what might be hiding in the deep dark.